welcome back to channel SF Trail Tutor. Today we are going to learn about self-signed certificate in Salesforce. Before we jump in, let's quickly learn about certificates and why they are used. So Salesforce certificates and key pairs are used for signature that verifies a request is coming from your organization. So it is to validate the trusted source of that request. So they are used for authenticated SSL communication with an external website or when using your organization as an identity provider. Customer only need to generate a Salesforce certificates and key pair if they are working with an external website that want verification of that request is coming from a Salesforce org. Okay, so there are basically two kind of certificates that Salesforce generates. One is self-signed certificate and another one is a CA signed certificate. A self-signed certificate is generally used for private purposes, and not all external websites will accept that self-signed certificates. Okay, a CA signed one is that is certified by a certification authority, and that is trusted by most of the public organizations or public websites. So let's today we are going to talk about self-signed certificates. So we will quickly jump on to self-signed certificates and how do we create it in a Salesforce org. So I'll take you to the Salesforce developer org that I have created for this purpose. So to create a self-signed certificate, go to your setup and certifications and key. So type certification and key management. Click on that. You will get into this certification and key management in Salesforce, and there you will see your existing certificates that are created there, and you will see the properties of the certificate, the expiration date, and will tell you whether a certificate is expired or not. To create a new self-signed certificates, click on that button, create self-signed certificates, and you will be taken to this window to enter the self-signed certificate name. So we will generally name it like self-signed certificate with the date on it. So it's like 12/03/2023. The unique name is automatically populated. Type is self-signed. The exportable private key, when you enable that checkbox, then when you export this key, this certificate, your private key will be exported and as part of your export. If you uncheck it, the private key will not be exported to a key store. Okay, so key size is 2048 and 4096 bit. So if you are selecting 2048, that will have a validity period of 1 year. 4096 comes with a validity period of 2 years. You can save it, and your expiration period, date is automatically generated, which is 1 year from the creation date. So that's because we choose 2048 as our key size. So you can see that is how you generate a self-signed certificate. You can download the certificates and then use it and save it in your private key store. So yeah, that's how you create a self-signed certificates. So that's all for today's session. Thank you.